already struggling. I'm gonna do my best. I haven't made a video in a while. I gotta get back in the routine of things. But today I'm gonna be talking about how being spiritually and psychologically aware can point out who the people are that are meant to be in your life and who are the people that are not meant to be in your life. Once you can become spiritually aware of why people do things, and once you can kind of break out of the whole caring about what other people think and break out of the whole placing your identity in the words of other people, that's what I mean by spiritually aware. Once you can mature enough spiritually to the point where that stuff doesn't affect you, and combine it with knowing why people do what they do on a spiritual level but psychologically as well, once you can combine those two things, it literally becomes a superpower, because you can instantly point out who has good intentions for you and who doesn't, you know. Because people, a lot of times, the unfortunate reality is that a lot of people around you don't actually want the best for you, right? Like, they will want to see you do good, but they won't want to see you do better than them, right? And that's the unfortunate part about it. But once you can mature spiritually and psychologically, it becomes so easy, bro, I'm telling you, to understand who really has good intentions for you and who doesn't. And then from there, it's just up to you to have the strength and have the willpower and the ability to cut those people off from your life, or at least to dumb down on the, you know, contact, or on the, you know, communication, whatever. Because at the end of the day, bro, you got to protect your own energy in a selfish way, but at the same time, not in a selfish way, right? Like, at the end of the day, you are the person responsible for your emotions, and you are the person responsible for how you feel, and you are the person responsible for your energy, right? It is not your parents, it is not your boyfriend or girlfriend, it's not your friends, it's not your family. If they can do something to tick you off and make you come out of frame where you are no longer acting in a way that you normally act, then you have given power to them, right? Like, you give your power over to them, because now what? They can control you. They can control you emotionally. Their actions, and this happens in a lot of relationships, their actions can control you, right? They can do something and it can make you mad, make you upset. You are now under the control of that significant other, or whatever the case may be, right? You are no longer your own sovereign individual once you hand over that power to them, especially with your emotions, right? So if we're going to break down how you can become more spiritually and psychologically aware, first we got to realize from a spiritual aspect, at the end of the day, no hate, as corny as it might sound, no hate comes from above, and it's true, right? Like, someone who is genuinely doing better than you, someone might have more money than you, someone might be better looking than you, someone might have a better you know, house, or better car, or better body, whatever. They might have all these things better than you, but if their spirit is not better than you, right? If they cannot live with themselves from a spiritual perspective because their spirit is destroyed, right? Does that make sense? Like, their spirit is not in a good spot, then just that one aspect alone is going to be enough for them to make them go after you. Does that make sense? So from a spiritual perspective, you have to understand that no one that's truly doing better than you in every aspect of their life is going to feel the need to hate on you, right? Like, I do TikTok affiliate for a living, and I get a lot of hate comments on the videos, right? And a lot of the videos are like, you know, rage baiting, or, you know, intentionally trying to spark controversy or spark engagement, right? So I expect it. But the amount of comments I get that are hate, that are genuinely not hating on the video, but more so like hating towards me, right? Not just the video, like, oh, the video was cringy, or this was dumb, or whatever, but like genuinely hating towards me. I see those comments and I think, like, bro, would a person who's like, would the richest, most successful, most fulfilled, happiest person in the world have the time or feel the need to comment a hate comment on my video, your video, anyone's video, or anything like that? No, bro, because they are more spiritually fulfilled. They are more fulfilled in their life than someone that is leaving hate comments, right? So if someone is talking negatively about you, the first thing you got to understand, or if someone is, you know, leaving hate comments or something like that for you, or trying to, you know, discourage you in any way, the first thing that you have to understand is that it is coming from a place of lack of spiritual awareness and a lack of spiritual maturity. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, psychologically, if we ask ourselves why people do the things that they do, right? If you sit here and you ask yourself, okay, well, why is this person talking negatively about me? I don't know them. I haven't done anything to them. Why is this person, you know, starting rumors about me at work Why is this person trying to discourage me from following my dreams? Right? When you think about it psychologically, from a psychological standpoint, it mixes, right? The two mix. It's the spiritual aspect and the psychological aspect. So I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking or any noise. So the psychological aspect, excuse me. Once you can realize, just like with the spiritual, that the only reason someone is going to hate on you, and I use myself as a perfect example, bro, because I used to be there. Right? I tell my closest friends this all the time. I used to be that person that had no security in themselves. I used to be that person that saw my friend with their girlfriend, and I would make fun of him, right? And I would try to like bring him down, right? I was the comedian, right? Like, and that stuff, I'm ashamed of it now, bro. Like, I'll be honest, I'm ashamed of it, like, because I know where it's coming from, right? So the thing is, the reason why I'm so good at discerning hate now and discerning true intentions from bad intentions from the people around me is because I used to be that person one time. There was one point in my life where I used to be that dude that secretly didn't want the best for people, right? I used to be that dude that I was cool with you, and bro, I'm not proud to say that, right? Like, I'm not proud of, like, that was high school me, whatever, but that doesn't mean I'm proud, like, saying it, like, right? Like, obviously, like, I feel shame about that, because knowing who that person was, like, knowing who that version of me was, like it's kind of like pathetic, bro. And that it's unfortunate how a lot of people roll nowadays. Like, they don't actually want the best for you, bro. And it's tough. It is tough, but you're gonna realize on your journey, you're going to realize that a lot of your friends don't truly want the best for you. They will watch you from afar, but they're never gonna support what you're doing. They're never gonna support your vision. They're never gonna like actually go to you and support what you're doing. Does that make sense? Like, they're gonna see all your content, they're gonna see all your videos, but they're not gonna like, right? They're gonna send your stuff in group chats, they're gonna make fun of you and stuff like that. But that's the thing that you have to realize, is that that stuff is never gonna come from someone who's genuinely doing better than you in all facets of life. Because I was that person at one point. Me knowing that it's only coming from a place of unfulfillment and spiritual immaturity, I know now when that happens to me, I know now that when I run into problems like that, or I know now that when I run into certain people like that, that it's merely a reflection of their inner state, right? The mouth speaks what the heart is full of. So if all a person does is gossip about everyone, and then you land in the mix, why do you feel attacked? Like, why do you care? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to learn how to not care. And that was one of the biggest things that I struggled with for so long. And bro, I wish I could pinpoint one moment that really changed it for me. I wish I could pinpoint one moment that truly changed it for me, where I just genuinely stopped caring about the opinions of others. But the one thing that does help me, I guess the one statement or phrase or whatever, is that or belief or mindset, is just knowing that one day I am not going to be here, bro. Like, I'm chilling right here at the park. It's a nice day. It's gloomy outside, but you know, I'm chilling here at the park, and in 100 years, I would love to live to 122 years old, but chances are, you know, I might not. So, God willing, I live, you know, as many years as possible. 100 plus, would love to do that. But that's the thing, bro, is I know one day that the reality is I'm not going to be here anymore. So why would I waste my time knowing that I'm going to be in this freaking dirt, in this ground one day? Well, why would I waste my time caring about the opinions of other people? And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I'm just saying, like, bro, like, you're not, like, why am I going to waste my energy, bro, caring about your opinion? Like, who are you to try to convince me to stop following my dream or my passion, or try to make the best of my life, or try to become the best version of myself? Like, who are you to discourage me, right? And who would I be to listen, right? I would be falling back on all of my words. My words would be vaporous, meaningless right now if I were to care what people think, right? Me uploading this video and me uploading content every single day for, you know, 3 times a day for however many months when I was doing it, is a testimony to just show that I don't care what people think. Like, bro, you think I didn't have people making fun of me, bro? You think I didn't have people to my face trolling me, making fun of me? You think I didn't have people talking behind my back, like making fun of me, bro? But you think I care, bro? You think I let that like stop me? The reason I stopped, I'll be honest, I fell out of my routine. I fell out of my routine and it's my fault. The last thing I'm gonna do, the last thing I know damn for sure I'm gonna do is stop because someone told me to stop, bro. I'm the most stubborn person that I know. If someone is trolling me and making fun of me and says to stop, I'm gonna upload twice as much, bro, just to out of spite. So believe me, it's a mindset that you have to develop, right? And you have to understand that people around you, bro, the unfortunate reality, like I said, is not everyone wants the best for you, right? So not everyone wants the best for you. Not everyone wants to see you succeed, right? And that's the unfortunate reality, but it is what it is. But once you can become spiritually aware of why people do what they do, once you can become psychologically aware, bro, you could use those to your advantage to really see who wants the best for you, right? Because if you got friends that all the time mask insults as jokes, look, I get it, bro. I with the boys banter, you know, you guys have to pick at each other every now and then, like that's completely normal. But when there's a constant like constant jokes, you know, but they're really just masked insults, like bro, like don't, like it's obvious, bro. And that's why it's so easy now for me to discern, because it is obvious to me now. It is obvious. I can tell right off the bat within a couple minutes of a conversation, whether I know you for a long time or whether I haven't known you. I can tell why you do what you do and how you feel about me, right? Like not entirely, I can't read people's minds, but I can tell if you're gonna be good for me or not, right? Because right now I keep my circle small, bro. Like straight up, I could think of one person right now. He might be watching the video. I could think of one of my boys right now that like I'm not talking about family, but I could think of one of my boys right now apart from family. He might be watching this right now that like that's my circle, like just me and this dude, like honestly, like straight up. So it's like I don't have the time to waste giving my energy out to people that I don't see being like true beneficial factors to my life. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. That's just, bro, it's my life, dog. Like I gotta do what's best for me. You gotta do what's best for you. I gotta protect my energy. You gotta protect your energy, bro. There's a lot of energy vampires out here. There's a lot of people that will discourage you for going after what it is that you want for your life. Because why? Because they can't see themselves doing that, bro. So that's why you just gotta understand. You gotta lock in mentally and understand, bro, that all of this stuff that you're getting is projection, bro. All of this stuff is projection. The mouth speaks what the heart is full of. All of this stuff is projection. When that person is hating on you because you're moving to a greater path of your life and they're trying to discourage you, they're trying to keep you stagnant, that is a projection, right? When that person makes constant jokes about you and is making fun of you, teasing you, that is a projection, right? There is something, a void in them that they feel can be filled by bringing down another person. And that's the thing, bro. The reason I know this is because I used to be that person, bro. I used to be that person, bro. If you know me from a long time ago, like in high school, bro, like, bro, I was so self-conscious. I'm just being straight up. Like, I used to be that person, bro. That's why it's so easy for me to discern now who has good intentions for me and who doesn't. Because why? Because I've been that person before, bro. I've been that person that was unhappy. I've been that person that was unfulfilled. I've been that person that was so self-conscious. I was that person that had to make fun of other people to make themselves, you know, feel good, right? So it's easy for me. It's easy for me. So I hope this kind of showed you just how easy it can be for you, right? If you're struggling and if you have someone in particular, maybe, you know, a group of people that you're questioning their loyalty to you, or you're questioning if they're meant to be in your life, bro, start really analyzing how they talk to you. Start really analyzing how they move around you, right? Start really analyzing what they do and why they do it, right? And once you involve the spiritual aspect and once you involve the psychological aspect and combine those two, and you have to first become a little more spiritually mature and more psychologically knowledgeable, once you can combine those two aspects, bro, it's wraps. And you can know exactly who's good for you, exactly who's not, you know? And you can use those two skills as literally as a superpower to effectively read the minds of people and continue with your life, becoming the best version of yourself, building the dream life that you have for yourself. Don't be like me, bro. Don't be like the person that I was just describing, high school me. Yeah.